Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Wednesday, the 25th of August. Kristine Cass and her 13-year-old daughter, Saundra, were remembered tonight for their caring spirits, kind hearts, and bright smiles. The two were killed in last Friday's apparent double murder-suicide. Breanne Randall has more on our top story.
Joe, dozens of friends and classmates of Kristine and Saundra marched in silence to not only honor them, but the countless others who have fallen victim to domestic violence. Carrying their pictures and wearing their smiling faces on T-shirts, close friends of Kristine and Saundra Cass walked in silence to remember the mother and daughter many called a perfect pair. Saundra's classmates and best friends led the march.
She was just such a kind person, and her mom was just the greatest person out there, and they were so kind and so giving. When we were in class, just to see an empty seat, it's just not the same anymore.
13-year-old Saundra and her mom Kristine were killed last Friday in an apparent double murder-suicide inside their Makiki home. Police believe they were shot by 43-year-old Claiborne Conley before he turned the gun on himself.
I don't think anybody will find another person like her or her mom, because they were just so great. I miss her so much.
She was a really great friend to everybody, and she is going to be missed by everybody.
Holding hands and leaning on one another, the group also took a moment of silence to remember all the lives lost at the hands of domestic violence.
She only danced in this world for a short while, but we all are really much better off for having known her.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Those closest to the Casses hope this vigil will remind those touched by Kristine and Saundra to never forget their amazing spirits.
Let's keep them alive with their smiles, and let's keep their light that we've all been able to see from them. Let's keep that in our hearts and give it out to the rest of the world.
But now I see.
A memorial for Saundra was also held yesterday at Sacred Hearts Academy, where she attended school. Breanne Randall, KHON 2 News.
In the wake of this tragedy, a Hawaii lawmaker plans to introduce a bill to help in the fight against domestic violence. Representative John Mizuno wants to establish electronic filing for temporary restraining orders. The bill would expand requests for and issuance of TROs to nights and weekends. Mizuno says having this option has the potential to save lives.
Funding cutbacks, reduction in programs are no excuses. We have to be extremely vigilant in how we protect our people.
Friends say Kristine Cass was considering filing a TRO against Claiborne Conley just hours before she was shot and killed. Mizuno plans to introduce his bill next legislative session. A teenage girl who was kidnapped has Facebooked to